Now to the latest on the presidential race. A number of Republicans are starting to sound the alarm on the Trump administration's refusal to give President-elect Joe Biden national security briefings. We have two reports. We're going to start with NBC's Kristen Welker. And Kristen, Republicans publicly seem to be in lockstep with the president, but are we starting to see a few cracks in that?
We are, Hoda. We're starting to see a growing number of Republicans, cracks, if you will, break with President Trump and making it clear they believe the results of this election are final. The latest, Karl Rove writing in a Wall Street Journal op-ed about the president's threats of legal action and claims of fraud. Quote, the president's efforts are unlikely to move a single state from Mr. Biden's column, and certainly they're not enough to change the final outcome. Now, the other flashpoint, the fact that the Trump administration is withholding key transition funds from President-elect Biden and also intelligence briefings. Overnight, the Republican senator from Oklahoma, James Lankford, saying he will intervene if necessary. Take a listen.
There's nothing wrong with Vice President Biden getting the briefings to be able to prepare himself and so that he can be ready. And if that's not occurring by Friday, I will step in as well and to be able to push him to say this needs to occur.
And we've also learned that even though President-elect Biden has spoken to 8 foreign leaders, including 3 overnight, the State Department is withholding some messages from foreign officials from the president-elect. So that is getting a lot of attention. But Biden is moving forward with his transition. In fact, late yesterday, naming his chief of staff, tapping a longtime aide and ally, Ron Klain, someone who actually served as his chief of staff when he was in the Obama administration. Hoda.
And Kristen, do you have any reporting on what the Trump administration's next move may be or what their best path is forward?
Well, Hoda, I can tell you about some of the conversations going on behind the scenes. We know that some of the president's own advisors believe that this situation is not tenable and it's not sustainable. So they are urging him to find an off-ramp. What is that going to look like? Well, they believe it is unlikely that he will ever concede, but you may see the president come out at some point and say, look, while we can't trust these final results, we're also not going to try to contest them. So I think you're going to see pressure mounting on him to make that statement sooner rather than later, because you have a lot of Republicans inside and outside of the White House who worry that the president is hurting his own legacy and also hurting the Republican Party at a critical moment. Remember, there are those 2 runoff races in Georgia.